Hello everyone, in this video I want to talk about gun depression in Star Citizen. What is this all about? Well, in real life, guns had an elevation and a depression usually way below zero, depending on the role of the gun. For example, anti-air guns had a very good gun elevation, up to 90 degrees, and even anti-air guns had good gun depression. Why? Well, you can use anti-air guns against ground targets too, so why not? In real life, not all guns and vehicles have good gun depression. For example, Russian tanks like T-72 have a rather poor gun depression, but this is a design decision. They are not very tall, they are small, there is not enough room under the roof. Western tanks, on the other hand, always had good gun depression. This means you can be in a hull-down position, only your gun and your turret are visible and can get hit. Another advantage of having good gun depression is you can more easily hit things that are below you. You cannot always choose where you want to fight. I noticed many of the vehicles in Star Citizen have very poor gun depression, so in this video I'll take a closer look. Cyclone TR, URSA rover, Centurion and Nova tank. Let's get started. Let's start with Cyclone TR, max gun depression. Not too bad actually. Yeah, this is fine. CHG addressed this was way worse in the past. Well, there's one slight problem. You don't have a lot of shots and I'm out, but you can see this is now really nice. I know in the past it was way worse. Here we have Nova tank. Someone had a bright idea to put a flashlight gun sight under the barrel, limiting gun depression to only -5 degrees. There is no roof that would limit gun depression. As a consequence, this is max gun depression. Not much, especially not because terrain isn't flat. Not good. On the other hand, you have lots of gun elevation. Yeah. Don't put gun sights, flashlights under the barrel to limit gun depression. This doesn't make any sense. And here we have the mini turret. This is max gun depression of the mini turret. Yeah, there's a lot of room around the tank you cannot reach. Not good. And max gun depression to the rear. Yeah, look at this. You can sneak onto this tank. You cannot get hit by the mini turret. That's bad. That's really, really bad. At least we have very nice elevation. But come on. It should be easy to give us more gun depression. Let's look at this from the rear directly. I'm standing in front of the tank. Max gun depression. Nothing can reach me. Yeah, not good. We have an URSA rover, max gun elevation and max depression. Okay, this isn't too bad actually. Let's check it out from this point of view. Yeah, this looks alright. I mean, you cannot depress much more, otherwise you would hit your own vehicle. And now to the side, max gun depression. Yeah, I mean, you cannot do much more, otherwise you would hit your own vehicle. You actually already do, I think. But you don't do damage to your own vehicle. So this isn't bad. Nice. Centurion. Let's start with the turret at the front with one size 3 gun. Okay, you cannot get much more gun depression, I think. Maybe a bit more. It's not too bad, I guess. Nowhere as bad as Nova Tank, that's for sure. Let's try the side. Yeah, there's a zone around the vehicle you cannot reach. Not good. Let's see where the impacts are. And by the way, I'm not on totally even ground, so this actually helps her. Yeah, not too good. I think, yeah, there's room for, let's say, 2 or 3 more degrees gun depression for sure. Yeah, there would still be a bit more room if you would remove this silly thing that doesn't have any purpose anyway. Yeah, CHE likes cribble. Main turret. Max gun depression. Yes, there would be easily 5 more degrees. There is a lot more room for this. Let's fire. It's not too bad here, but please keep in mind, terrain isn't flat. You cannot always choose where you want to fight. It would be easy to give this thing like a few degrees more, especially if CRG would remove this silly railing thing. CRG always loves to do this, put something in the way that looks cool, but it limits gameplay. Now we are at the rear. There's nothing at the rear that would block the guns. You could easily have like 5 degrees more gun depression. This is max gun depression. Huge room around the vehicle you cannot reach, especially not if you are, let's say, on elevated ground and you want to shoot down, or you have to shoot down because this is where the fight is. And here we have our result. I was very surprised that Cyclone TR has now really good gun depression. In the past it was bad. I don't know when the change happened. I don't look at vehicles each and every patch, but this is very nice. URSA rover has good gun depression too. Centurion, front mini turret. If you're firing to the front, it's okay. There isn't much more room for more gun depression. But if you're firing over the sides, there would be easily 4 more degrees gun depression. There's cripple in the way. Yeah, CRG loves their cripple, and I can understand why, but please don't use cripple when it's limiting the function of your weapons and of your vehicles. So please remove the cripple and give us more gun depression to the side. Main turret. To the front it's okay, you cannot get more gun depression, your cabin is in the way. But to the sides and rear there is a lot of room for improvement, easily 5, 6, 7 more degrees gun depression. At the sides you have those railings, and again, why? Please remove them and give us more gun depression to the sides and rear. Nova Tank, main gun, just terrible. CRG put a flashlight gun sight under the barrel, limiting gun depression to -5 degrees only. There is no other reason, there is no roof that would be in the way for more gun depression. Please move this and give us -10 degrees of gun depression. Mini turret, just bad all around. No matter at what direction you are shooting, you cannot deal with nearby infantry or vehicles. Well, I was very surprised that CRG addressed Cyclone TR. I have an older video where I couldn't hit nearby people, nearby infantry. So this is very nice, and I guess CRG knows about this. CRG knows about the value of gun depression, so please address Centurion and Nova Tank. Having good gun depression is not only important to hit nearby infantry and vehicles, it's also about terrain isn't flat. We don't want flat terrain, and you cannot always choose where you want to fight. So if you are on elevated ground and you want to hit things below you, Good luck if you are in a Nova tank. I hope you found this interesting and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. By the way, there's an interesting new bug with Nova Tank. I'm sitting in the turret operator seat, the mini turret, and I want to switch. Yeah, you are outside. You are outside the tank. Not good if you are in a fight. I mean, I know this from URSA rover, but so far Nova Tank actually worked. Let's do it one more time. Okay, I want to switch position. Yeah, again, I'm outside. I know this worked in the past, so CHE gave us a new bug. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.